about to print this stone. I've mixed up quite a stiff ink, mostly Sonnenfelder Crayon Black. Now I'm going to remove the roll-up ink using some vegetable oil. I've said it before, and it still stands that vegetable oil is not the most effective at removing drawing materials or ink from your stone. And you just got to do the best you can. So once I get to this stage, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my printing ink, fresh printing ink, and rub this in. And this is just going to help the ink stick when I go to roll up. This is in place of asphaltum, which is also not something I would want to be using in my house. Okay, buff that in. First, we are going to use some water and a rag or paper towel and wash the surface. I will go with my sponge to rinse, and now my dryer sponge, and I'm going to start rolling. I'm using quite a stiff ink, so it's going to take me a while to build up the ink on the surface. After a bit of work, I figured out the right ink consistency and number of passes, and now it's time to print. Here's a close-up view so you can better see what's going on. The stone printed nicely, however it wasn't exactly the image I wanted, so I decided to add a second layer with foil lithography. Before going ahead and printing it on the full edition, I am testing it out on a proof first. It's not always easy to tell right off the bat whether it's what I want, and even though this layer seems really simple, I had to do it twice before I got it right. Here's the print with the 2 layers on Gampi. After the print has dried, it's time for the last step of chine-collé style backing. This involves tearing and dampening the backing paper. Mixing up some starch paste, applying the paste to the back of your print, cleaning the excess from the edges, and applying pressure to glue the 2 papers together. Finally, the prints need to dry flat. This can be done by sandwiching between boards and placing a weight on top. The next day, and at long last, these little prints are finished. Thanks for watching!